In today's video, I'm going to show you how to set up and use the Gantt view in ClickUp so you can visualize your entire project timeline, schedule tasks, and map out dependencies all in one place. ClickUp's Gantt chart is one of the most powerful planning tools inside the platform, and once you know how to use it properly, it completely changes the way you manage complex projects with multiple moving parts. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. The first thing you need to do is add the Gantt view to your workspace. Navigate to the space, folder, or list in ClickUp where your project already lives. This is important because the Gantt view doesn't create tasks for you. It simply gives you a new visual lens over tasks that already exist or that you're about to create. Once you're inside the right location, look at the top of your screen for the row of view tabs. You'll see a small plus sign at the end of that row. That's the Add View button. Click it and a panel will slide open showing every view type ClickUp supports. Scroll down or look for Gantt in the list. Click it, give your view a meaningful name. Something like Project Timeline or Q3 Roadmap works well. And then hit Add View. ClickUp will immediately open your new Gantt chart. And if you've done this correctly, you'll see a split layout, a task list panel on the left and a horizontal calendar canvas on the right. That canvas is your timeline, and everything you build from this point will live there. Now, before anything shows up on that timeline, your tasks need dates, and this is the step where a lot of beginners get confused. ClickUp's Gantt chart is date-driven, which means any task without a start date and a due date will simply not appear on the canvas. You'll still see it listed in the side panel on the left, but it won't take up any visual space on the timeline until it's scheduled. There are two ways to fix this. The first is the manual approach. Click on any unscheduled task in the left-hand panel to open its detail view. Then assign both a start date and a due date. The gap between those two dates becomes the length of that task's bar on the Gantt chart. So the more accurate your estimates, the more useful your chart will be. The second approach is much faster for bulk scheduling. You can drag an unscheduled task directly from the side panel and drop it onto the calendar canvas at the date where you want it to begin. ClickUp will automatically give it a default duration, which you can then resize by dragging the right edge of the bar. A good habit here is to schedule your tasks in rough chronological order, so the chart doesn't become a tangle of overlapping bars right from the start. A little upfront organization saves a lot of untangling later. Once your tasks are sitting on the timeline, the real power of the Gantt view comes from linking them with dependencies. A dependency is simply a relationship between two tasks that says, this one can't start until that one is finished. In a real project, you'll have dozens of these. The design mockup has to be approved before development begins. The content has to be written before it can be reviewed. The invoice can't go out before the deliverable is accepted. Mapping these relationships visually is exactly what the Gantt dependency feature is built for. To create a link, hover your mouse slowly over the right edge of a taskbar on the timeline. As you get close to the edge, a small circle will appear. That's the dependency handle. Click and hold it, then drag your cursor across to the left edge of the task that depends on the first one, and release. ClickUp will draw a connecting arrow between the two bars, making the relationship instantly visible. You can create as many of these links as your project requires, and the resulting web of arrows gives you a clear picture of your project's critical path, the sequence of tasks that directly controls how long the whole project takes. One feature worth knowing about is reschedule dependencies, which you'll find in your Gantt settings. When this is turned on, moving a task that other tasks depend on will automatically shift all of those dependent tasks forward or backward to maintain the same gaps. This is enormously useful when a deadline slips. Instead of manually adjusting 10 tasks one by one, ClickUp does it for you in a single drag. By the time you've completed these 3 steps, you have a fully functional Gantt chart, a live visual project timeline where every task is scheduled, every dependency is drawn, and the entire sequence of work is laid out in front of you. This kind of overview is genuinely hard to achieve with a simple task list, and it becomes even more valuable the larger and more interdependent your projects grow. From here, a natural next step is to explore ClickUp's baseline feature, which lets you save a snapshot of your original schedule and compare it against where things actually stand. Incredibly useful for spotting delays early. You might also look into assigning task owners directly on the Gantt view. so everyone on the team can see not just what needs to happen, but who is responsible for making it happen. Save this video so you can come back and revisit these steps whenever you're setting up a new project. And if there's a specific part of ClickUp you'd like me to cover in more depth, milestones, time tracking, workload view, let me know in the comments. I read every one and your suggestions shape exactly what comes next.